A little bit of glare here. Hey, guys, we are back. See if we can get some better lighting here going on. Alrighty. So, finally got this old girl up and going. Let's see if we can bring this up a little bit. How's everybody been? I know it's been kind of a crazy and busy week for me, but we figured we'd kind of take you guys a little round trip here on this. We do have a fan going on right now, so let's show you how to shut that off. Let you guys jump inside here. Into this big behemoth. Alrighty, so we'll go through here and kind of explain a little bit about what we got going on in here. Alright, so this is kind of an interesting build just because of the fact that it's two power supplies in one. We've got our large main power bank, which is right here, and then we've got our separate one here with the variable, so that you can run radios or small amplifiers, vary the voltage, things of that nature. Like I said, kind of a unique build. Usually, most people just have it all done in one shot, but I kind of like the idea of it. So, and since this was built in essentially a service panel, like I said, we kind of nicknamed this the Coffin. But anyways, I'll give you a quick tour as we go along. Now we are going to be doing a load test on this, but I'll warn you guys ahead of time. The breaker that I've got, it's been tripped one too many times, but we are going to be able to at least get it up to the full, or nearly the full potential as far as on the large one. But this section here is rated for 240 amps. Like I said, did do a load test on it the other day. This one's rated for 80 amps here. We've got our single capacitor that runs our small supply, which we've got it marked on the inside as VPS, variable power supply. We've got our bank capacitor bank over here that is for the filtering for the large supply. Two different types of terminals here. I went ahead, both of these are actually 3/8. Granted, that's way overkill for the small one, but this way he just has to grab one wrench and he's good to go. All right, so let's take a quick look here at the face. Turn that back on. All right, so on the large supply, we've got our voltmeter with built-in amps. Over here, we've got our variable power supply. Let's turn this all the way down. Okay, so we're looking at about roughly 8 volts, 8.15. All the way up to 17.3, which 17 volts is where we were shooting at. Hey, what's going on, 425? Alrighty, so got that taken care of. Because of the fan situation here on this, and we did put a high flow fan in there, I did go ahead and put a voltage regulator that we've got mounted on the inside of the case here to help keep it cool. But we've got a switch so that no matter which power supply he's on, it automatically switches over to whichever supply that he needs. That way he's always got air circulating throughout this case. So we just got the one fan. We've got more than a substantial amount of air that's actually being flowed through the case here, which we went ahead and just used the original knockouts here and popped those out. Seems to be doing exactly what I wanted to do. So we wanted to go ahead and keep the case pressurized, because all we're trying to do is cycle in fresh or cool air. So with that, let's set you guys back up here. We are going to grab our load tester. Here gently. Okay. We're going to start out with the big one. I'll get you guys in camera here in just a minute. As soon as we get our connections made. All right. So we get. It's going to be kind of rough to see everything at one time. We've got our voltmeter here, which is at 14.5. We're showing 14.5 on the load tester. It's going to put a small little load on it to start with at 50 amps. We're showing 49 on the meter, which is great. It's 200. We're still holding that 14.2. It's 250 amps. We're just now at the point where I overdrawed on the breakers. So let me get that put back on. Magic, isn't it? Alright, so more than likely we're going to kick the breaker out again. We're going to take this up to about 275 for just a short. And it'll probably kick the breaker out at 275 again. There's 280, and we're down. So, alright, so we're going to have to probably let that breaker cool down for just a second. While we're doing that, we'll switch over to the other one. I said I've got to go pick up a new breaker because that one's been kicked off 8 or 10 times here just in the last couple of months from where I have drawn down as hard as I can on multiple different power supplies. So yeah, that poor little breaker has seen a lot. Alrighty. So let's see if the breaker's cooled off enough. And the monkey flips the switch. Ta-da! Okay. So shut the big supply off and let it just drain down. Alright, so I'm going to run this one at 15.5, even though it goes up to 17.3. We're going to go to about 15.5. We're going to load test it. $50, $60, $70, $80. We're going to hold it at 80, and we are at 14.3 before it does its little thing. So we're right there where we need to be at on it. Yeah, buddy, that's the whole intentions. Hey, good afternoon, Shell. Yeah, that's the whole intentions behind this, is it's actually going to be mounted on the wall. That's one of the kind of neat things about it is, like I said, it is designed to hang on the wall, which is awesome. And we still got a little heat coming out of that. So unfortunately, we still haven't been able to take this to the brink as far as on the large supply, but it seems like the more you put in there, the better and the stronger these things actually work as far as under a load once you actually go ahead and do the math and figure out what they should be at. So like I said, I think 275 amps on a 240 amp supply, I think that's going to be very, very sufficient. we're not dropping too much on the low voltage supply. So yeah, I think he's going to enjoy it. All right, guys, I appreciate it. We're going to put a little badge on this and then get this shipped out, because he's actually standing here waiting to take this home with him today. All right, everybody, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll see what comes up here in the next couple of days. We may have another video for you. So everybody enjoy the weekend. Have a great evening.